the Breakfast Club. It's the 25th of March, 2025. Welcome to the change in time. So, looking good. We're so far, as we stated yesterday, it looks like the turn for the seasonal tendency has begun. We have our reversal, and now we have our continuation. We should see that apparent in all markets. So let's just see if this continues. So if we can get back above these order blocks here, this is the 4 hour I'm looking at here is the next upside objective at 521. If we can get that on a close tomorrow or today, I'd like to see us just come back into this imbalance here and go higher. We didn't quite get that. That all remains open. Fair enough. That's good. Tomorrow we could still get a retap or retest of this. We might just run up in here and just settle in here for the day and then roll over tomorrow, come back, give us an institutional order flow entry trail, or look for a return back to these old highs. So I've got a few ideas of what I'm looking for tomorrow. But for today, I would like to see, doesn't mean to say it's going to happen, but I would like to see just a small range day today, and then tomorrow give us our tap, and then it can start marching as high as it likes. How's that? But other than that, that's my next upside objective for the upside. I think it still wants to push a little higher today, so that's my 4 hour objective. So let's see what we got for ES. I hope you've all had a great night. I see there's guys on there almost 24 hours a day. Now, when I go to bed, there's guys still trading all over the place. They're still hunting for trades. That's some dedication right there. ES has finally broken through its imbalance. If you look for its 4 hour, its 4 hour looks a little easier to reach for in terms of upside objectives. Look for that right here. Why this keeps putting this this doesn't have it in this one. Either way, that's the upside. I'm looking for 58, 8, 9, something like that up there. Dow Jones. Looking for here. Natural gas, still looking at this downside. Now that we've broken this mean threshold, we got some wicks. This could still turn into a wick. We still want to see where the body concludes for the day, and this is a daily chart, so I'm getting a feeling we might take a run below here, get back deeper into this range, and I got a feeling we're going to come down much deeper inside this range. To like 75% or so. Could be wrong. We'll see if this We've drilled through this mean threshold here several times. We've wicked through this several times. So if we do get a retrace, you want to see that start happening today. And then I'd look for somewhere into consequent encroachment of this SIBI or BISI here. If that can hold and we get a retracement, I'd like to see it back up into this order block here. Still looking for the downside, still looking for these equal lows. So, not quite sure with sugar just yet. If we get this to hold, we get back above this candle in that line, use that line for support. I'd like to get back up inside here and aim for these highs. Coffee. That would be at 394. You'd want to see no lower than that. That's bullish. You want to see that start to go higher now. You're between bullish and bearish arguments right now, so it's one of those sit on the sidelines and wait for something clean and coffee. And we just got the rejection block and then roll over. Trade below this. I'm going to look for another run back down into lows. We can get through here, come back, find some support inside this candle. Look for continuation down to 50% plus. Coco's bounced off that downside objective here. We ran higher, got through our fair value gap. Oh, I like this one here. If we can bounce off of that, we can come all the way back inside it. But I'd like to see a quicker, graded response if we can just come down to near the mean threshold of that, of consequent encroachment of that, and then start running for these equal highs. Some relative equal highs here, and then start pushing for this. I'd like to see us reach for that upside objective there. Ooh. There we go. I think just reach for this upside objective again. Cotton. We can come down a little bit deeper in cotton. I'd like to see it just tap cotton like that and start leaving. This would be nice to see a nice continuation to the upside, but you could allow for a run down into the consequent encroachment of this or fulfill. If you could clearly trade through it, look for range extension. So if you're looking inside here and you want a discount, wait for it in the daily blue there. Biggies are still in the sticks. I'd like to see us come back into, and then we've got 71 plus dollars for oil. Still bullish, still proving otherwise on the daily. I really don't like all this. I can't even get rid of it on here either. Regular trading hours crap. Okay, now we've traded 4 hour. We're in a small consolidation, but there is an imbalance right here. So we trade above that, find support at that, start pushing for these equal highs again. I'd be looking to come back into. There. Market structure shift, that's where you're aiming for. If you're just tapping off of here and looking to go long, as soon as you get through the main threshold here, which you have already, move to break even and see if it continues to run higher. I picked up some shares in this company, so I'm not holding it for long. I'm just going to hold it inside here, get back into this, see what kind of reaction we get on that. If we can get through this high, totally changes me up here for 290, 318, that kind of thing. So we'll see how that one goes. Yeah, UNG's not looking good. 2041 as a downside. You have to incorporate this whole thing. That's all that was left of it. I'd like to see this come lower now. I have traded above here, still below here. See if we can get back through this level right here on the 1 hour chart. We get through there on the close, look for the next price leg down. Return to this old consolidation. There's been a nice little cam model off the top of this here. Continuation. They just got lots of upside, but I'd like to see us come back and give a retest of these old highs here, 1756. To which I will grab some more of that. Mosaic is definitely coming back to the level we were looking for yesterday. Oh, Disney. So look at Disney. Disney's looking good, man. If you can get above there, and you don't get into this consolidation, if it doesn't just roll over at 126. 126 puts you right. Yeah, it puts you right in here. You know, see if that rolls over now and comes back down, or starts to pop through it, come in for the highs, and then look for higher prices. This Disney movie release maybe giving this a little bump. It's doing well. I don't know how it's doing in the markets. We have got liftoff, my friends. We have got liftoff. That's good. We'll look for Ford to run these highs out here now. You might have to wait for these guys to come down here in the summertime. I do believe this monthly objective will get hit eventually. British pounds turning around. Man, I'm sure glad I got extra pounds left over from when I went and got my surgery back in 2022. It's like $1.90 for a 1 British pound now. It's crazy expensive. Almost double. So looking for a continuation on the US Canadian dollar. We're going to keep coming down. Well, the American dollar is going to come down. So looking for this discount right here, down here now. Oh, how did our euro do so far? So we are dipping down. I'd like to see it come down a little lower than that. Back into that daily inversion. So if we just tap this roll over and come down lower, I'd like to see this pop through here. If it does, use it for support and then start running for our upside objectives here. And this could be quite a healthy little run up for these guys for the next little while. We could see where else are we going for here? Silver. Let's hit our downside objective here. Now I want to see if this holds or if we pop through this on a close and then continue coming lower. Unless we get a pop off that, I'd like to see a run back above 30.50. You can see we had a nice little reversal to here this morning, right here. Trade below it, popped into it, run lower, consolidation, pull your fib tool, start trading on the way down. If you close below 50% of that, which you did, look for the low to get taken. The low gets taken. We have a small little fair value gap here, traded above it, come back inside it, looking to go higher. Cleared out, which is about to clear out the second one. Clear out the second one on the upside, look for the candle to the left, which is this guy here, looking for the bullish order block. If we take out this high on a close, look for a run back into this range. 50% of this range. We clear out that high, look for 70% optimum trade entry, so make sure you pay yourself accordingly if you're on the long on that. Where are we sitting for? Let's have a look at, say good morning. How's everybody this morning? Live, let's go live. Let's get my commercial over with here. Can't believe we had like 60 people in here yesterday. We've got no new subscribers. They mustn't be impressed with what we're doing. Good morning, Craig. Homeless, good morning. Donkey, yo. Craig luckily got out of the short yesterday for a very small gain. Less good. Good morning, G and gang. Hello, Derek. How did your day go yesterday at the golf course? It's your first official day, was it? Good morning, Hadi. Abs, hello. Come on, yo. How are you? Is anybody else getting a lot of buffering? You might be having some trouble with that computer of yours, my friend. Waiting for under 2 in CAD to look for a long. Good morning, all. Good morning, everyone. Gap higher to Phil Disney. Snot White is a good musical. Snow. I just got this picture of a cartoon girl with a runny nose and the dwarfs and Sneezy constantly handing her Kleenex. Snot White, you're the fairest woman in the land. Really? Oh, that's funny. I'm the fairest one in the land? Lovely. You're beautiful, Snow White. Stories of Trading and Romance, a novel read to you by ThetaWaveTrader from the cabin. Or Derek, you'd crack me up, man. Ali, what's your objective for US Japanese yen? My Japanese yen. I think I had an upside objective. I got rid of it the other day, I think, and put in CAD. Oh no, it was right there. That's my upside objective for Japanese yen right there. It's been there for months. Since we're doing this, I posted this one these and then put that one up there before this one was hit. So that was right at the beginning of the year. That was the downside objective. And then that's my so far April, May objective, I think, would be the fair assumption there. Good morning, Sandra. How are you? Little pullback before hitting 4-hour volume bounce created in March 6th, sitting around 500. Yep, totally agree. Totally agree. We got our mark the same way. Russell, good morning. Challenging. Had the whole club to worry about carts, putting them away, pro shop closing out. Oof. They have great expectations. I hope they pay you well there, buddy. They don't appreciate you like we do. Not sure what fair value gap you're looking at. One minute setup. Oh yeah, we haven't done that, have I? Shame on me. What am I up to? A little groggy, a little out of it this morning. What's going on? Let's do all our normal buttering up the pig here. There's the 830. Looking for 830 and the 930 is yet to come. So let's go to the 6 hour. Keep your eyes on these ones, man, because I think these ones are the ones that are going to come back for 6 a.m. My stop loss is sitting right underneath that order block on at 847. My stop loss is sitting there in profit, stress free. So I'm one tick below that low. What am I looking for here? What was I doing? Oh yes, that's the 6 a.m. If we retrace, look for a run all the way back down to there. It's I'm out now. So far, regular trading hour gap sitting here. Return to an old high. I like that. Body's held here, so market structure shift. No body breaks a high yet, so still waiting. And if you caught this here for a run back inside this range, look for your right at 70%. See that? Institutional order flow. Or so often trade into reversal. Now I want to see it start. Mind you, we could still see it run to that high there. I still want to see this come back down into here. So small range day, even if we ended it as a propulsion candle. If this just closes down as a negative candle today, and then opens, wicks down, taps the high, or consequent encroachment of whatever this creates in here today, and then start pushing higher. So this would be nice to see this turn into a down close candle today. Either one, I could take it down or not, won't matter. Tomorrow's the day that I want to see a retracement. If you go from box to box, you've got this discount box here to the premium box right here. You've hit it, box to box. Now let's get another price leg higher. If we're aiming for the 4 hour, look for the price leg higher, take out this high and this. Otherwise, I'm pretty much near the middle of that. These candles right now sitting at a really nice little launch point to go higher. It comes back and taps that. You want to see it touch that and leave, not start working its way through it. It's free golf whenever you want. Makes sense. If price goes below that fair value gap on the 15-minute chart, I will go short. Otherwise, I'm bullish. 15-minute chart goes below the fair value gap. This one right here. Right there. She's got a terrible cough right now. Yeah, this is validated. So you want to see then the D, you want to see this mean threshold. You don't want to lose the mean threshold of that candle, which should put you right on your 830. Find support at this and start pushing higher. I agree. If you trade below that, come back into that using this order block here to go lower. See what the 930 gives you. So there's your tap off of that. You don't want to see it coming down too far down there because this has been worked. No, not really. I guess this one's been taken. This one here has not been traded into, so we could see a trade in here. If you start to lose this here, or the mean threshold of this candle, because you validated it here. If we lose the mean threshold, which is sitting right back in this order block here, I'm still bullish with you, Hadi, for the time being. But if we start getting below this level here and this level right here, then we're gonna run for these equal lows and then looking to return back into that imbalance below you there again. But I'm long off of this level right here, so we could take a buy there. That's a little late. I'm just going to put that back down here. I don't want to see that get lower than that now. I'm going to move to break even just above that 830. I don't want to see it retap the 830, so I'm in profit, and just be super careful there. It's got to get above here, and this mean threshold has to give way. Start leaving with a sense of urgency. Should actually be one tick below this low here. If you follow the rule, you should be just one tick below that low. But you want to see this lift off of here. If it's got some legs, let's get out of here, right? Three o'clock order block of the 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, 3 o'clock order block, you say. I like that. Nice little retest, and leave this open and start pushing higher on the hourly. That looks good. Yes, indeed, sir. You want to see that start lifting, not coming back in here and start to wick back again. You want to see that get some legs now and start marching higher. I'm out of that trade on a live trade now, so I'm out. Just because I don't like this waffling stuff going on here, so I'm just gonna wait till I got another 6 minutes before the opening starts. This may just take straight off from here, which is kind of what people are looking for longs. Did you not retest that high already there? What's the high? The high is 4095, and the low here is, oh yeah, it's been retested. I like it. It's a little institutional order flow entry drill for continuation on the upside on the 1 hour chart. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for this one. Make sure it's going to be right back. Make sure she says something. Yeah, I don't like all this double tapping stuff, so we'll wait. We'll wait till 7:30 or 9:30. Look where you're sitting right now. Right smack in the middle of this thing. So you're right in the middle of higher or lower. You've hit the premium array. The discount array hasn't been hit here, but the smallest, lowest one has. And this order block's been tapped off of. And it's right at your 830, so you expect to see it leave from here with a sense of urgency and start getting up into this premium array, and they start running through it. But it's 3 more minutes. It may just take right off from here and like stick right on there and take off. Who knows? That's not a setup for me, so I'm gonna wait. The next bus is coming. There you go. They're gonna give me my bearish candle today. Ran through all of this, all of that, all of that, and the low. So what's the rule? This breaker that takes out this high. You come back, give it a retest. The low and this breaker here, all the way up to here. Now we'll do it up to there like that. So we'll go with 2 short there. Oops, 2 short there. What's that? Did I miss my opportunity to take some money while I was gone? Yep. Took it. Should have gone. Should have grabbed some cash there. On this fib tool from here. I was too busy yakking with my wife. Did not put a full trade on there in terms of objectives. Look at that. Trade in here, you get right at 50%. 62, pay yourself. You could have chased that all the way down. What happens when you walk away and you don't set everything up, man? So be even on the wrong side of that. You could have paid yourself on the way down there. So now we're going to wait for structure shift. All the way up inside this breaker. Retapping all low. Yeah, maybe we could still come lower. See. Now if we can get a structure break up here, take out these highs, and then start marching higher, going for that 4 a.m. If not, we're already into this 15-minute fair value gap, and we've wicked through it really well. So if we're just going to retap and start driving lower, this would be the next big drive low. Sure. If you're off the 830, 50% puts you right back into here. It's hit 50%, so more than break even now. I got in right off of here. We broke down through this short there. It just took me out there. That 50% right here dropped down below, so that's out. Now I want to see if we can get back through here. We've come back into our 50% of that range. Now I want to see if we start to get through here. If we can get back above 830, find some support at 830, I'd like to see that go higher. If not, we're still coming lower. And we've got a new change in direction here. I'll see the first presentation as well. Too much chop. Wait for that 830 to get taken, or still waiting for close below that 15-minute level. What's the 5-minute level look like? Oh, okay. So you've already got a market structure shift here back into this candle. We could push this all the way up into here at 423, all the way up to that 830 candle again. On a 5-minute chart. Ideally, I want to see it just stop just inside here and roll over and come down. It's like a graded response again. You want to see it tap this here, mean threshold, and you can just get into here. If you start digging into the range, it starts to lose its strength for me, especially when you get to the mean, the consequent encroachment of that. And I want to see it just roll over and come back down now. On a 5-minute chart, that is. We're bearish on a 5-minute chart. We're still overall bearish on a 1-minute chart. Now we're changing direction. 5-minute charts losing its luster. Get to that 50%, which is right there. So you want to see this either roll over here now, right at that point, and start to come lower. It starts to push through 418. I'm starting to switch over in my mind until we get above this level right here, the 830 candle. You want to see a structure break above here. right above that candle right there. And then you're back inside this range, so you want to see this get in this giveaway as well. There you go. You see that start marching higher now. I like that for 2. I'm going to be just below that wick. I like that 830 from here to go higher. Actually, it should be just below here. This first order block here. I bet it's going to come down here and tap this. It's been wicked, but it has not been validated. So I should be sitting down here. See where that goes. Add another one there. One more right. Didn't give it to me. It's gonna wait for the consequent encroachment of that. Ooh, did not like me at all. $830 didn't work. Gotta wait for a structure break. Turn into here. We run through, see if we can get support at this level now and start coming lower. Look for this level here, yeah. And no. Close below the 5-minute again, 15-minute. We're below the 15-minute now. I do not want to see it get above there. 15-minute fair value gap there. I'm just above that at 320. Got me again. Traded through it, tapping it. I gotta wait for a structure break. See, it happens. I get taken. Even that rule, the rule of coming back into this level, hit it, roll over and come back down. Low's already been taken. Yeah, low's already been taken. Taken high. Back into the breaker. Stop loss too tight. Well, that's what I wanted anyway. Didn't get it. Now I gotta wait for a structure break. Otherwise you can get, I'm just looking to get beat up inside here, so I'm gonna wait for a structure shift here. So stop loss was tight here. We came back into trying to reevaluate where I went wrong on that. If that takes this low, which it just did. %62%. See, and what was I sitting at? Just above 50. So 62. Stop loss was way too tight. Right idea, just way too tight. Well, let's get back some demo dollars here. I want to see just tap here. That institutional order flow entry wants to continue pushing lower. And I want to see us get back down into our discount on the 15 minute, like 23.38. See if we can get down there. We got to get through 23.57 first. We're definitely over 50% of that range. This would be nice to see another price leg go higher. Looking off of here. That'll put us right in that 5 o'clock or 500, 506. Get back into this premium array in here. Looking for here. Looking for a retrace into here. There's the premium level right there. Premium discount whole area here. Then you got a 404 for 404 next. Mean threshold here. See a retap down here. $404 right there. Get through it at 405. See if we close above that. Yeah, this is on the 1 hour. You've got just another CAM model entry continuation on the upside. So you're right. Yeah, if it closes below this level, then we're coming back into this range, but there's nothing back here but the breaker. And you've already tapped the breaker once already, and you've already cleared out more than 50% of that range. So it'd be nice to see this continue now marching higher. The fact that you haven't closed below there, you just quickly come back, CAM 50+% of that range, 50% plus. So you're into the discount breaker. You're having a nice reaction off of that. So that's all good right now. And so far we haven't had a body. We've got a body above it, but we haven't been able to get back into this level here. This one here, you haven't been able to get back into. This one here, body's broken the high already. Now you're looking for it to come back and tap it. If it doesn't do that, you're looking for this candle right here. Even that first presentation fair value gap hasn't given us our a retap. So none of these levels have been hit, like traded above and then come back and tap them and go. We're just leaving. And that's that quick snap off of these levels on the 1 hour chart. So now you want to wait for a structure shift, get out of here. We could just come all the way back up into, which are we up into premium here. and then run back in here and grab this one. That will bring you all the way down into, and if that puts you at 50% of that, it still does. So even if we retrace into here to 50%, it's still inside this order block. And it puts you at consequent encroachment of this, and you have a breakaway gap. So we have a continuation. We'll see if that one holds, and this turns up wicking and coming back into this little range here. And I'd be looking for around this level. Not that I'm looking for an entry there now. I'm going to wait for something a little more cleaner. So break in market structure, use it for the upside, and continue going higher. So we still, all we've done is tap this old high here. We haven't even come back into this. They're going to give us a little tap off of this level here. It's the only one I can see that actually got validated and would get validated and hit if that wick came down and tapped here. Highs have been run out now all the way up into this premium box. So you couldn't really get box to box trading even in here because there was nothing here. You couldn't get that one. You couldn't get this one. And it ran all the way through to the premium level. Now all these levels can get hit on the way down. There's the first big one here. You still want to see a body get above here, not just a quick wick into the premium and then smash back through here. So you can make a note of that. When you see one level not get hit, the next level not get hit, third level not get hit, and we're running for those objectives, if they run them out, look for them to come back and retrace into them. So look at the highest level it takes out and then look for the retracement back into the areas that never got hit and say, are they potentially going to rerun these ones again? They've left them untouched now. They've moved to the high, quickly ran out the high, and they haven't come back and rebalanced these ones. So now we're all the way back down to the bottom one. We've tapped it. Now you'd want to see that go higher. If you trade through this, again, you're looking for that close below the hourly. And we're starting a new hour. So that's quite a long hour. This is the ideal place to go. If you're wrong, come back, give you an opportunity to get out of your trade and go long. Or sorry, short, if it trades through it on a close. Trade it right through on a not on a close yet though. We'll wait, because if this trades through this, we're looking for a continuation on the downside. Sloppy here in the it's not acting the way you want it to act. You got lots of wicks. It's not behaving the way you want. Just wait for your opportunity. When it cleans up, it is really clean and sharp. Trade below this. Trade below that level. Inside, if we trade back above it, coming back deeper inside this range. See how you're inside this range now? Can I range bound inside this 9 o'clock to 9:50? Kind of just bouncing around in here right now. You want to see it get out of here. This is where you need to little spritz up with some of your patience and be and wait for your opportunity. You don't have to jump on every opportunity that you see. Just wait for something clean to set up. You don't like to see wicks poking through precise levels. You want clean, tap off of it, go. Look for the next validation point, tap off it, go. See, none of this is hitting it with a sense of perfection that I can see just yet. Nothing here. Here, already wicked through it already. Hasn't hit perfectly on a level here. So there. It's not clean right now. The 5 minutes choppy, 15-minute. We've come back and filled the regular trading hour gap. You're above the breaker. Morning, Pablo. Socks on here. I like the 1 hour. Seems like it's telling me higher. Yeah, I like the little snap off of here. It just came down and refilled that regular trading hour gap like multiple times here. Now you want to see it leave because we're still above that first fair value or this fair value gap here on the hourly. You want to see that start pushing higher and start running up for that 501. Because this, if you like a price leg to go higher, right into a level we're looking for, that'd be the place to continue moving now. See a body close above here. One more time. And just give it a tap. It's worked it quite good now. You want to just see it get out of dodge. Validate this candle on the upside. Then use half its wick to keep moving higher. I like the fact we're keying off this again here. This little breaker taking out this low. See if we can find support inside here. We're coming back inside here. 9, 10, 11. Nope. Still too choppy. Starting support now. Goodness, hit it. Got nothing in here on a 5-minute chart to really key off of other than all the way back to here, which is 402, which is that fair value gap first presentation again. This one, let's just keep marching higher now. I want to see this range continue to push higher. What's your 15-minute look like? Yeah, I agree with you, Derek. It looks like it's going higher for 5-minute, 15-minute, and the hourly looks like it's all got their reactions the way they want. These sloppy retracements. Go back into this breaker here. Still no break above that 5 minute yet, hey? 5 minute level. Still no break above that with a body. No bodies breaking the highs, no market structure shift yet. Yeah, you want to see a body get above here for sure. Then you'll have a shift and then aim for this candle's high, retap, and keep pushing higher. That's ideally what I want to see, but it's just pretty choppy, so. Gotta wait for your entry. Gotta wait for something clean. Actually closed below it, opened above it, and now we're inside it. Tap it, clean, give us something clean. You'll see it when it starts to clean up because these levels will be hit perfect and then start to leave. You won't get this chop here. You want to see a rather big displacement up here. Full body, not just a wick. You want to see a full body get up in here. Stop, come back, tap it before extending the range. If you run through that whole thing, look for the high all the way to the top of the imbalance, and then tap and go, or the inversion, and then go. That's what I'd like to see. This could be that small range day for our Wednesday retrace to the old lows here. Look, if you look at the daily, not that I'm giving up on the day here too soon, but if we just waffle around in here, if we just wake up to that high, come back down and just create a small candle here, we end up coming down and tapping for tomorrow. And if we don't, if we just pop above this volume imbalance and close below here today, then this becomes a very pivotal level on whether or not we're going to shoot higher or just retrace back down into this range here. Still feels like it wants to come all the way back into this crap here yet. You got one didn't get done, here didn't, here didn't, here didn't, here didn't. Feels like it just wants to get back down here and mess with this a bit more first before it goes back up there. Nothing above that 5 minute yet. Good morning, Hans. We missed you in your regular trading hour gap this morning. We keep retapping this mitigation here, this breaker. Give us our final close above that 5 minute. We want to see a retap. Retap the old high here. No, A pluses for that just to leave straight out of there. Start marching higher now. Goes back into these old highs. Or retap this fair value gap here. This imbalance now. or inversion now. Reversal here. $32. Now you don't want to see it retrace all the way back through here again. Mean threshold, you want to see that hold. Watch the body close below or above this level. I don't want to see us take that low out. If you take the low out, then you're back into bearishness again. Yeah, this is next. Still not really clean yet. Good morning, 77. 777, good morning. LMB. I want to see it reach to 24.49. Yep. I'm late from work due to the daylight savings time in the US. Work evenings, ICT anticipating things moving lower as we filled in the gap on the daily. We have another low. 28 still long. Would like to see a 5-minute hold. Send it higher. Agreed. I want to see this hold here now and push it higher. I'm with you, Eddie. Got to get above here now. If we get above here, then we're wrestling with these two. And you want to see that 24.46 give way. So now we've closed above that. You got 494, so you must be on the bottom of the imbalance then. Yep, certainly did. Let's go. Let's get some acceleration here now. Get that 94. Are you stress free yet, Hoodie? Yeah, I got a full contract on this one, so I want to see this create a little fair value gap here. Good. Now I want to see it just tap it and go and not refill it. There you go. Lovely institutional order flow entry drill. People were expecting it to tap this. That's A plus right there. You don't want to see it come back down. Just get out of Dodge now. Give this a tap. Right there. Now you can leave. Clean would be like leave from here. Lovely. Now you want to see it just keep climbing up there. Reach our 494. And take some profits here. Same, Hadi. Let's go, buddy. All I want to see this candle get validated now and use this. We've used this propulsion candle here to accelerate. Now I want to see us pop up above this one and start using it like a step to start moving towards that last objective. Well, it's not the last. I'm going to try to play this on a 1 minute chart now. That's going to be my objective. So I'll take a portion off there. I'm into profit already. So I'm just going to look for the next reversal. If Michael is right and it does want to go lower, then we're going to look for a opportunity to see a reversal at the 4 hour. And if it doesn't, then we're just going to keep trading this thing all the way up, waiting for this kind of situation right here where your body traded above it. You can go box to the next box we're going to create up here. So you look for any opportunity to say, where's my reversal? Where's my next reversal? If I trade below it, I'm out of this long trade, out up here, if that makes any sense. So if you're going to pay yourself up at that portion, pay yourself, move your stop loss up in behind each one of those little fair value gaps that starts to form here. And it's just another way of managing this on the way up. I should have taken this trade live in front of you here so I could have made back the mess that I took inside these, but it doesn't matter. My trade down here is more important. So now we've got above this level. I want to see this candle provide support now. And you see how we gave an immediate rebalance? This becomes a fair value gap for me, so I don't want to see it trade below that. I just want to see it keep marching towards our objective. Yeah, it's the volume imbalance on the 4 hour. It's in here. And it's also these old highs right here as well. So you get a little pool of liquidity on the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and a small imbalance in there. There's a small little one right here. We'll run through that. Now I'm looking for the next one here. And we also have this fair value gap above you here. So again, if it continues to march higher and march through to this imbalance and use this order block here as support and keeps pushing higher, I'm looking for way up here at 27.75. Yeah, I know it's way up there, but if you stretch it out, you'll see it sitting right here. Yeah, so is my stop loss. I got it pulled up and I don't want to see this mean threshold get taken here. That we can tap right there. That's good. If you're acting properly, keep coming higher. Keep coming higher. That's it. You're out. Oh, that was really tight. I came back and tapped you. I'm just below this guy here now, the 50% of that wick. 87. I'll take some money there and some money there. No reversal yet. I'm out. Crap. I just moved my stop loss up to underneath. I thought I'll be just underneath the mean threshold, and it tapped me out. That's all right. We did all right there, Hadi. We did all right, buddy. The new macro is about to begin. So immediate rebalance. Let's see if we reach to that 492 or 494 or just shy 497. I don't feel bad now. It would have got me anyway, so I'm all right with that. Let the macro spool. Now, if we take this candle here on a close, this now becomes a level of importance, this immediate rebalance. So this is something for you to put your eye on, or something for you to kind of, it's actually it. There. Now watch this level right here. And we want to see that keep coming lower now. Keeping in mind, we have not quite touched that 4-hour. We are above this little fair value gap on the 4-hour. That little tiny imbalance you see right there. This candle's open is 495.5, right? So 495.5 to this candle's close is 501. 495.5 to 501. Puts you right in that little 495.5 to 501. Right there. Just above, tap it, keep going. Stop losses break even. I've only got one micro on here. I just want to see if I can squeeze that last little piece out of there. It's right here, break even. That just got me out. See if it squeezes in here. Then we want to see if, because this is our 4 hour. Then I want to see the structure break here. If we roll over, create a fair value gap in here, and then trade back through this and use this order block here, because now this little thing here becomes this breaker that takes out that little high right there. Comes back, find support at this, push higher, catch a reversal, create a market structure shift, use this and this as a support to come lower. If Michael's right and we want to see this continue coming lower, then we want to see it here off of our level. So we may be agreeing with Michael in just a few minutes. Is that what you see too, Michael? Or Hadi? Michael thinks, apparently somebody said Michael thinks it's going lower. So we're just waiting for a shift in structure here. And I'm right, this little fair value gap, I'll take that as well. We've got one right here. Now that we've taken that high out, and we have the higher one, which is the immediate rebalance. I like this little fella right here. So we're kind of watching this level. We're waiting for a structure break. And we have a breaker inside of a fair value gap. Trade through, come back up, give it a little kiss, and start running low. And this is where you got to be careful, because 11 o'clock, you may just see the little pop up in here in 11, like you start getting the idea that we're going to come back lower. Then 11 o'clock, run up, just pop it, and then come back down. Right, so prepared for those little sneaky little 11 o'clock reversals, because we got the macro 11 or 1050 here. Tap, keep coming. We're below this level here now. You want to see it, tap it, and roll over and come back down. But keep in mind, you still haven't hit our 4 hour terminus yet. Once we get under the first presentation, oh yeah, that's way back there. Yeah, that, and he's aiming for 340. He's looking for down here. That all that 6 a.m. open midnight range. I'd absolutely be in for that. But I would like to see us get below Hadi's 830. Use 830 to push down into here. But we'll start, because that'll get us a definite market structure shift here. This breaker is now taking out stuff. So now see how we've traded back above it again. So wait for structure shift, or wait for you're that close to terminus. So let's just wait and see if we get a reaction off of that. Because even 50% of this range, if you're on the wrong side of this, 50% retracement inside here still puts you right on this high inside this fair value gap. And if we go all the way to terminus at 500, 62% gives us a full fill. 50 brings us right back to the top of the fair value gap. If we look for consequent encroachment, 50 puts us inside here. 62 puts us in the order block. If we stay where we are, and this now we break structure here, look for 50% into the range here, and then another potential run higher. Yeah, take a long time, hey. Sometimes you gotta sit, if you're patient enough to sit on those, then you catch yourself a little pot of gold. Patio lantern. Look for a retest of this here. And if this ends up being some crazy ass where would that put us? 525. Puts us in the central part of this wick here. Body's traded below here into this. Remember we said we want to see a body trade below it, come back into it, and then look for a short there. Now I wouldn't want to see it get below or above that, I should say. We've got a little reversal right here. So you want to see that kind of hold and come back down and see if it gets back below here. I'm instantly moving into break even plus because I don't want to see it come back through there. I'm out. Just tap that and come back down. I wanted to see that tap and leave. So I got in right there. And as soon as it came down, I moved to break even and it's come back again. So I'll wait for another structure shift. Wait for another structure shift. You wanted to see the volume bounce and drive the price lower. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see, and it didn't do it. Well, it's nice to know you and I are thinking on the same level about the daily volume bounce. Nice one, Stephen. Yes, sir. Darren, look at the 5-minute chart. No short for me. Need to close below the first. Yeah, right here, you mean? I got you. I will put that as a 1 minute. Agree today. That's a. If you're looking at a 5-minute chart, then absolutely you want to see it trade below that. Use that as support. Right here is the upside. You want to see that hold price now and start coming back lower and then start digging through your level here. And you've got this reversal. See how we body trades above it and we've come back inside it. So now you're stuck between this one and this one. If this one continues to hold, that should give way and we should see a run to that terminus that we're looking for. And right now, 5 minute is still supporting that going higher. So if you're looking at higher time frame, lower time frame, it's telling you I'm going higher. Yes, you're wrestling with this, but your higher time frame says, yep, I also agree that that's going higher. Now you've got confirmation that you're popping through this level. Now look for that high. Good eye, Hadi. Well done. Don't just use the 5 minute by itself. You know, you're getting confirmation on these lower time frames as well. When they all start getting into sync, then you start to go, okay, now I'm going higher. When you wait for a body to get above here to continue to get that confirmation on the 5 minute. Otherwise, this could be just turning into a wick, come back down again, and finally close below here, and you go, oh, okay. But you will see it early on this 1 minute chart first, if that's turning into a wick, and we're looking for this to get swept on the downside. See how you've closed above it? Look for terminus now. Yeah, exactly. Me too, Hoodie. It's so close right now. You're just juicing the lemon. You're taking the rind and you're eking out every little bit you can get out of it. So this 4 hours, if you start to blow through this, then we've got like big upside objective here. This whole fair value gap above you here, and that premium array above you here. So this now becomes a nice market structure shift. And funny enough, on a 1 minute chart, what is it on a 5 minute chart? We want to see it break below here. So in other words, using this level, even if you came all the way back up in here, watch this. This is why this looks so cool. There's the 5 minute chart, right? If we break below the 5 minute and come back into this level, what is that on our 1 minute chart? It means we break below the structure shift and we come back into confirmation right here. So as soon as you see that downside, we're going to get a range extension, get range extension, come back into inversion and continue going shorter. That will be supported by 5 minute as well. So now you've got their run to the high. There's that 494.25. So you're like literally 0.75 away from touching, or 1.25 away from touching that level. So now building the ideal kind of narrative for me would be that very thing I just talked about here. We've got that wick up there still. We've taken out this high, reverse, or change of direction. Ideally, and remember these, I like to see these form above this level if you're going to go higher. I like to see this fair value gap forming above that level to go higher, not below it. Just as a curiosity piece, when you study this fair value gap, you say, yeah, we've broken that structure. I'd like to see it up here, above this, not below. You're back inside this range here. 50%. Close above that level again. Look for higher prices. And now you're starting to see this consolidation slowly popping into that 4-hour reversal or 4-hour inversion. Sorry, 4-hour price imbalance. So you'd want to see something significant get back through here. And we're coming up for the 11 o'clock reversal. So 11 o'clock took out the high we're looking for. Remember we were saying back over here, this could look like a start of a run down, and then 11 o'clock come back and still hit our terminus or still hit our old high here. There's your 858, your spooling of your macro. Okay, I think it started over here. You've run above it. You come back to the discount, 50% of the range. Now you're looking for 60, a potential tap here, and then the retracement begins. Remember the 11 o'clock usually takes out the previous high or low of the remember Michael mentioning about it takes out the low in this direction, takes out the low that is created, the last low that was created after 10:30. I think that's what he was saying. So there's your 45. There's like right on the money. Now I want to see a nice market structure shift here. YM still has more upside. Yeah, that's our upside objective today for YM. You've tapped off it, but you definitely have that as an upside objective I'd be looking for. I agree with you, Stephen. We could still have another little pump up into this imbalance. We still got a small chunk of it there. We've come back, found support at the premium level. We've tapped it, went higher, tapped it again. Are we going to break through it? So we're between first level of support, breaks, second level of support, breaks, market structure shift, and now we want to see it. And we want to see a shift, like a displacement, not just a little wick here. I want to see a displacement, then come back into that candle and that order, that inversion there, and start going lower. So tap, we still get another revisit of the high. Let's scroll through the action of the day. Cotton. Your little cotton socks. Wheat, still looking for a downside objective in wheat, still looking for the sticks in soybeans. Coffee. Found support in here. I'd like to see us start getting above that level now and start running higher. So next upside objective for coffee is here. I guess ideally it would be the rejection block, then that level, but we'll put it up here right now. So cattle, we're inside this range. We want to see if we trade below. We're waiting for this day to close in here. Cocoa, waiting for the day to hold this price and keep pushing higher. We'll see if it reacts off of here and starts to wick down today, and see if it comes back down into here, or if it gets to the mean threshold of this candle. We're looking for more upside yet. Cotton is coming down into our level. It's hit it. We wanted to see it just leave from here, but it's just come back to the top of that inversion here, this immediate rebalance, and come back lower. So I'm looking for a deeper run down into this range here. Pull your fib tool from low to high, look for 50% or more. And we're still in the sticks with the pigs. There's a little piggies. Crude oil. What do we want in crude oil? We want to see it come back and give us a little tap today, and then start marching higher. We've come up to the bottom of that inversion right there. We've tapped it. And the whole New York session, we're coming back down, hey? Reverse. First fair value gap on a 1 minute. Trade down, come back into it for a short, and look where you'd be like smashing all these levels now. First level, you look for discount, low, discount array, ran through it, come back into the order block, ran lower, created a fair value gap, ran all the way up into that premium level again. Wow. So you wouldn't have been able to get in on that, but at least you got out as soon as it took out that low. Wait for a structure break, get below here and retap this level and this level over here. Always keep these in mind. So you get to look from there to there and then pull it out. So we trade through it, come back into it. Then you got to pull the next one, which is right here. Dagnabbit. Trade through it, come back inside it, little breakthrough. Got this wiggle room here in this breaker. Run through, take out the lows. Look for this level here. Body literally opens on it, comes back inside it, goes lower, takes out the low. Body takes out the low, comes back into it, taps it, goes lower. Look for order block inside this range. Option trade entry reversal. Continuation on the downside. 50% of the range, option trade entry reversal, fill the fair value gap, continue on the downside. Market structure shift, wait for market structure shift above here before going higher. And ideally, I'd want to see this one get taken. But this is your first one. Find support off of here. Get some support inside that fair value gap. Again, keep pushing higher. But wait for the shift. You've got a little reversal. See how we got this swing part here? This one did not take out this low. So you wait for the shift here. And then that first candle to the left, this guy right here. And then another structure shift, and just keep building on that on the way up. Still no bodies above the reversal. We do have a change in here though. If you look in, a small little reversal here. Come back in, tap it, looking for a run above the high. You get that, pay yourself. Looking for a run back into this breaker. Right here, I guess. That one takes that one out. It's the lowest one out of the bunch. You're into the mean threshold of it. Take out that high. Candle to the left of it. Look right here. I want to see this candle hold price if you want to start going higher. You're inside the larger range now. You're way up into the premium. So you want to see that little fella hold, and that candle right there hold price to go higher. It hit that downside objective we're looking for in natural gas. Now I want to see if it holds off of here, kicks off here, and starts to come back into the range, or if we pop through here, take out these lows, and continue on the downside. So far you have zero takeoff of this one. So you don't get that one. This one here, body trades above it. You get, that's the only opportunity you get to go long off a discount to go higher and take out the high, or at least up to the rejection block. This is good. Mosaic. It's dipping into that level. I don't want to see a close below here today though. Disney, nice. Nice. So we closed above that level and literally came down. We opened right here, came down, tapped it perfectly, and then started going higher. Nice. I hope you got something on there, Craig. That Disney's a nice little buyer right there. So you see that come down, give it a kiss, get out of dodge, look for this upside objective here. Banks looking good. It's a nice little bump off of Japanese yen, looking for that again, looking for higher prices. May. Silver. It's good. These were all good. If you're a Canadian and you're looking for some high-paying dividends that are in a discount with lots of liquidity above, do some research on those. And this is like Slopsville here. Wait for a structure break. I'm waiting for something decent here, because 12 o'clock can run out this high and then go lower. Would like to see price go higher for the rest of the week to 28.03. Closes above 494. Yeah, I'd like to see that tomorrow. I'd like to see tomorrow us to come back into that range. Tomorrow, take out this low. Give us a little dive back into institutional order flow on the daily. I think that's what Michael's looking for, is just to see if we get a retracement back into here to get an institutional order flow entry drill for continuation to the upside, or the difference in the gap here, 50%, or old high here. I think that's what ideally what he'd be looking for. Because if this engineers some liquidity on the daily, you say we've got relative equal highs above us. If that holds right there, right at our 4 hour, and then rolls over and comes back down again into tomorrow, it creates a nice little down candle, which this is the week for the squabblers to go back and forth. Like 16, 17 makes a turn, 18 goes against 17, and then 19 goes against 18, and then 21 gives us a swing point. So I'm hoping 21 gives us a swing up here and doesn't just waffle around in here for a while and give 21 swing and then start pumping higher. So anyway, that's my thoughts there from a Tibbs perspective. Morning, Mr. Dave Barry. You're looking to buy crude long. See how we did not get what we were looking for? No body above that level. Literally froze on it. Wicked above it. That's a bear trap or a bull trap. You get that idea that it's going to go higher. It takes out the high, but no body breaks it. You have to get market structure with a body breaking that high. That is a sucker. It pulls you in, and if you catch it too soon, and you think, oh, it's definitely going higher now. Nope. You got to wait for structure break with a body, not a wick. That's the punishment you can get in a bull trap. Understand bull traps. Just if you look at the video I gave you the other day, I explained bull traps again as anytime they're just a small run inside a range like this, but if you don't get market structure shift, it's just a change in direction. but not a reversal. It's just a small little retracement inside the range. A full reversal or a swing reversal is to take out a swing point on a close, come back and use the swing point and the breaker to continue going higher. Otherwise, it's a bear trap or a bull trap. That's as simple as I can make that definition. So Craig, if you're looking for a run in here, look for a reversal or change in direction, then look for an internal range liquidity hunt. And if you take out the premium level on the run, wait for the structure break for the high, and then use that to continue to get back in sync with continuation on the upside. That's how I would manage that, if that helps. See how we're banging around between those two? And this one you can put right here now. You're at a larger range, so see how you're going from premium, discount, premium, discount, premium. This is boxing in a ring. Back and forth between the premium and discount arrays. Now notice how we're still in the above the equilibrium of that range, or the consequent encroachment, and we are well below that level. We're just waking into it, and this one's, the whole bodies are sitting right on that consequent encroachment. So when you look at something as heavy or light, see how it's, let's say if you're putting, this was all weight, right? And this is a board, and all that weight is sitting on this board here, and you're just popping holes into the one above you. Now that's the ceiling. You want to drill through the ceiling, pop up on top of it. It becomes the floor that you're using to go higher. It's the rock climbing wall. You want to get your piece of gear in here so you can get up on top of it, get on the ledge, and then start reaching for higher objectives. Or you just rappel off of this down into your discount range down in here. Yeah, see how that is a beautiful little thing right there. See how this, exactly what we talked about here. If we drill through this, get back up on top of it and find support, we got a fair value gap. So here's your board. See how you're standing on top of the board right now? You got a couple of little wicks down there, but it's still providing a level of support for you, right? So you're welcome. Yeah, it works. You know, try and balance back and forth. And D, you're really developing a good eye for 5-15 minute. Remember Michael was talking about how those 5 and 15 minutes are really key levels for him to find support on. You can get bashed around quite a lot. See how we're getting mashed around inside these 1-minute charts. We're still staying on the horse, but you can see how as you get back a little higher, you get a more of a macro view of the market. You can find a little bit more stability in the slightly higher time frames. Oh, excuse me. Just got to try and catch up on some more sleep. And look at those levels, like bouncing around there. It has zero to do with market makers. It has nothing to, or I shouldn't say market makers, but it has zero to do with buying and selling pressures. You're now about to get into the lunch hour lashings. So unless you see something clean, we want to see a nice big displacement like pop up in here. Take out this high here. Definitely move into your premium array on your 4-hour and then see it slam down. Give me a nice good displacement candle and give me a nice cam 1 entry there, right? That will give us a nice little pop below this level on the 5-minute and use your 5-minute as a cam model entry as well. So wherever that this cam model is forming here, 50% is right there on the money. So where does that put us? Right, 50% right now. See what that puts us inside here? So if we see that little pop up into the right there, where does that 50% put us right now? It puts us right into premium array right here. So I don't want to see this level get taken out just yet. I don't mind us sweeping this one. Hold on to that one. Run it back up. Pop up above there for 12 o'clock. And then come lower. So we're getting into the 27, 30, 32 level. Looking for 38. Crazy Ivan. And then he's going to come back and see ya. Run back down. So what's your tips now? Tell me those levels are not important, that they do not, inside a range, give you a high level of data point keying off of, like a data point search. Bounce, 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 marking time, marking time, marking time. Bust out of here, bust out of here. It's just rolling around between data points right now, and they're tightening up, tightening up, tightening up, and then all of a sudden we got to bust out of here. That's my gamer mentality, mindset. I want to see. This is one of those crazy brick breakout moments. Balls bouncing around inside, brick breakout, chewing away at the wall, bang, breaks through, come back up to the wall, and then react off. Brick breaker. See you later, Steven. Take care, buddy. Thanks for popping in. Again, if you're new to our channel and you like what we're doing, by all means, hit the subscribe button. We're happy to have you. Let's try and get to 2,000 people by the end of the year. It'd be awesome. Freeze, freeze, box, box. Look at how many times we went from box to box trading. Box, premium, hit the box, created a new higher box, bounce, 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 came back, found support, extended the range, dropped through it. Now we got box, premium, discount right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 rounds of boxing we've already done here, back and forth. Now let's get down here. And don't forget 12 o'clock. Getting into the crazy Ivan now. 30, 32, there's 27. There's 32, takes out the low. Come back, give this a little kiss. For this range to extend, we want to see it tap here before taking that low. Otherwise, this is just the idea of the body trading below that level. You want to see it tap and go. If it's really strong, it'll just tap and go. So tap, go. Here's your 32 candle now. That was 30, 32. Crazy Ivan, look back now to 38. Might get a run back into here now. 5 minute. See how we're starting to break through that 5 minute level now. We've tapped this old low. This would be a nice quick reaction if it kept going. If it wants to keep coming lower with aggression, just tap this and leave. If it doesn't, look for a retracement back in. We're still looking for a retap of this and back into this breaker here. That's a breaker that takes out these highs. So breaker, fair value gap, come back, give it a kiss. Next range extension into the discount box down here. Where would that put us? That would put us right into here. This one for sure. Consequent encroachment to consequent encroachment. So that puts us right in there. Hadid's like, just close below the 5. Right on it. There's the first one. If this is the one, then we're back into the discount box. If we go from here to here, this will get us our discount box. This one from there to there will get us the high. Say, look for that discount box there. Literally off the 5 minute. 70%, 75% puts us right in the discount box. Optimum trade entry reversal. And then we'll see how we act inside this first one and the second one. Whew, that guy had some serious cheese on his mustache. Cheesy. $461. Mm-hmm. 461. There's 461. Get on down. There's your Cam 1 model. Now look for up to 50% of that. Ooh, that'll be way up here. This is the crazy Ivan look back. 38. 40, 42. We don't have anything here. Still want that to come lower. Yeah, I'm in a break even now. 62. I like that 62 or 61 level. All right. Now I'm just looking for any reversal situation. If we decide to come back up there for 12 o'clock, I'm looking for any reverse situation. Otherwise, just going to keep riding this one back down now. Now that we've hit that level, keep these equal highs right here. We'll come back and get those tomorrow. Like leave them intact. and just see this roll over and keep coming down, start heading for Michael's, making this a smaller candle or turning it into a little down candle. This would be all wick, and then just turn it into a little closed candle today. And then tomorrow, give us our objective to start running higher. Hello again. I failed to short 11 o'clock, but tried again at 11:25. Already took profits risk-free. Good way. Good man, Pablo. Way to go, buddy. I'm out of that. I was in a risk-free trade there at 62. As soon as it got below that low, moved to break even plus the cost of the trade. As soon as it takes out a low, move yourself to break even real quick because you don't want to see it come back there. Not that you're moving the stop loss too fast. You're just saying, I don't want to see it come back there. If it's got intention, then go. It shouldn't come back there. If it does, it's not because you trailed your stop loss too tight and, oh, it wasn't a good trade. It's just not acting the way you want it to act, or not acting the way I want it to act anyway. That's going to go higher. Oh, okay. Right there, it's going to go higher. So back inside this range. 50%. That could be way up into here, right? That would be institutional. Well, that would be open trade entry reversal. Would be a 70% plus, I bet. Yes. 75%. Let's see if we hit retap this guy right here. Get a body above here. If you got some love in your fingers, smash the like button. It does help our channel to do a little growth. You see this body's closed above here now. Tap, go. We still want this to come higher now. Where are we with our yes. Yes. This is good. Nope. Going lower now. Took out that candle. Closed on the upside. Came all the way through the mean threshold of that. And you're like, no, I don't want to see it get through that. That little imbalance right here. And now we're taking out the low. We got right here at 457 to 458. Body has not taken that low, just a wick. 5, 4. So look for a run into here to here. $460 to 458. Mean threshold is gone. There's 458. All the way up to 460. Anywhere inside here is good. Now you want to see it stop right there on 460, right on that money there, and start coming lower. You don't want to see it pop above that. For precision wise, that's it, right there. Stop right there and start coming back lower. Precision level, we're looking for a stop right there. If it pops through it, then again, I'm looking for another little run higher, or this half this wick, and then the body of that candle. It's through it, so now half the wick. It's already through that, so body. So now we've got low taken, change in direction, body's closed above it. You don't want to see it close below. You got a little imbalance. You have to give it some wiggle room, I suppose. Ideally, you want to see it stop right there and go higher. It's not. So look for this little imbalance. Freeze right there. And I go higher. If it pops below it, then we're back into looking for this discount down here again. So the bodies are still respecting the 60 level. Wicks came through it. We tap this level now. See, if you want to see this go, it's got to get through here quick and start hitting for here. The fact that it's waffling around here right in that lunch hour is ideally not what we're looking for. On a 5-minute chart, you've got your break or break below your premium array here. You've traded back into it. You've tapped it here, and now you're going lower. So you want to see this continue coming lower through this mean threshold of this order block at 443, and then start running into this next level below you. So in order to see that, you want to see these levels give way on the downside, not get supported and start to come back up, because then you start to say, oh, we're going to be digging back into this order blocks low or its mean threshold. That puts us right back into here. Right there puts us, that candle's body puts us right on the mean threshold of that order block with that candle. And if we run through it and we get on top of this, we're coming back into this range again. So now you're coming deeper back into that 5-minute. There's the body, there's the mean threshold. No, that's a 50 candle as well, 50, 52. 51's already there, so I'm expecting that to come higher now. Give it a little retrace and then go higher. You can even tap right there at 58. Imbalance, mean threshold, low, 454. 454, back to this little imbalance again. Watch where the candle closes next 10 seconds. This is trying to stay on a horse inside a consolidation. Here's where it gets fun. This is where you really got to keep your eyes on these certain levels and say, what's holding price here? Now we're wicking through this. Now you're looking for another run back to the discount box. Mean threshold held price of that candle. We now ran through all the way through the discount portion. And now we're looking for range extension, which I think we're almost got now. And range extension brings us into our first discount array and this one down here. And if we start to close back up above this level at 4,858, then we're looking for these highs again. And I know it looks like I keep flip-flopping and it keeps running through these levels, but I'm just trying to track each one of these arrays that are inside each one of these candles. And I'm just like battling between a small little range and trying to find out which one. And unfortunately, this discount and that premium are the only ones I've got inside this small range. So now that we've extended this one, we go from here to here. You've now traded below that level. So now I want to see it retrace back into this level. Tap this or enter here and look for our discount boxes hit now. So we're looking for continuation on the downside. From here, as the body trades below here, you start to say, all I need to do is come back, give this a tap, 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 tap. You have 4 different levels you can tap inside that candle. Continuation on the downside. Opens, taps the first one. Doesn't quite give you this one, but it does give you that little imbalance right there. Retests that imbalance and hits the discount, extends the range. So range is extended now. Looking for a further discount. Mean threshold of that candle has already been hit. And this is the discount box inside that larger range we've been looking for a while now. You've got the macro beginning at 1150. The next spooling. It would not surprise me for it to come back here and take this before going lower. There's our discount box. Finally struck. Box to box. How long it took to get there. I'll be right there. 15-minute chart. If you can get back through this hourly level here, we've got a reverse for the day, I think. If we can get back through here on a close and use this range, look for this breaker to get taken on the downside on an hourly level. You're looking for a market structure shift here, 294, to get all the way back down into that daily level we're looking for. Luck. Brings us right back into that hourly fair value gap below us. So we bounced off that premium portion, which is the hourly. Is that the hourly? What is that one? It must be the 5-minute. Another 5-minute one below us. $457 to $463, $462. $457 puts you in this little imbalance right here. $462 puts you close to this one here. Immediate rebalance. $462 puts us inside here. Should be an institutional order flow or a often trade entry reversal, 70%. I just want to see it blast through here now. Start reaching for that 428. You're stuck on this discount array right now. You'll see it pop below here, but I do like the idea of this running down into this 428 at least. Watch the mean threshold of this candle and this little level here. And then we might be just marking time here for lunch hour. I just want to see it slowly degrade down here. You see how we're stuck in that little, between those two objectives, so those two inversions, and we're still in the upper portion of this discount box. I'm always concerned that we're during lunch hour, we're going to get a rush back on some previous liquidity here. What 5-minute strategy is Hadi talking about? The D is on his 5-minute chart here. He's looking for this level here to get taken on the downside, find some support at it, roll over, and take out. I would assume he's looking for this immediate rebalance down here, which on an hourly chart is around 62% or 50% of the range here. I haven't been watching his comments, so you'll have to get him to explain it on here. I think that's what he's looking for. If it's the same kind of stuff I'm looking for, it's looking for support off this level, roll over, come back down, and then look for this immediate rebalance right here. It's acting like a fair value gap. See if it comes back into that at 419 all the way down to 403. And if it takes 403, then we're looking for a quick acceleration through here, running for the next low. If it does get above this level, he's looking for a run above these highs, or at least a run back up to 474 to 466. That's my guess. You'd have to ask him. That's going to be it for me, you guys. It's just going to be baffing around in here for lunch hour. And look at that daily chart one more time. I just want this to shrink back into a nice small body candle. Somewhere in here. We can get back into this imbalance and stay inside there for the rest of the day. And then tomorrow, look for a retrace into here. And then push higher. That's the scoop as I see it anyway. I'd ideally like to see us get back down into here, like Michael was talking about, the 340 level, get back into that midnight open range again. So yeah, that's it for me. If we get below this discount box, look for this to provide some support and come down a little lower. Otherwise, we're stuck inside this lunch hour lashings here. So keep your powder dry. Wait for something good to give you some clean entries. And I'll see you guys on the Telegram channel. I'll be posted on there if I'm sticking around for doing some trading. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6:30 Canadian time, 9 o'clock, 9:30, 9 o'clock American time, Eastern time. So until then, thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for hitting the like button and the subscribe button. If you're new to our channel and you like what we're doing, please stick around. When markets clean up, you will see a level of crazy accuracy that's unmatched. You'll see some awesome stuff. So stick around. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you folks bright and early tomorrow morning, or just follow Hadi. He's usually on the other channel here, the Telegram channel, and he'll give you some of his pointers. Same things I'm looking for, he's looking for. So he's usually on there sharing his trades with folks. So you're more than welcome to join us there. So until then, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go out and get some sunshine, do some painting. Enjoy your day.